Hi guys, it's Omar here from Spiritual Infusions, and today I want to talk about why AirBNB is an awesome company. My partner and I, we booked a AirBNB place for a week, and once we reached to New York, because we're traveling from Atlanta, we reached to New York, and we just realized that we don't know the location of where to go. Decided to reach out to the host. And that's when everything went kind of crazy. The host immediately responded, and that was great and awesome on her part. Thank you, Elizabeth. She immediately responded and told us that she doesn't know what reservations. And she said the best bet was for us to contact Airbnb about what to do next. And I'm like, okay, panic mode now, because I'm just like, whoa. We have 2 hours to get to our location. So I called up Airbnb, and Damien was the person who I spoke to, man. And he's telling us like he doesn't know what happened, but he's asking us to rebook it. So everything was fine. I was able to rebook from Monday to Sunday because I'm like, the way Elizabeth responded, I definitely knew that I wanted to work with her and I wanted to, to stay at her location. Because with the craziness of everything, she was calm, I was calm, so there was definitely something comfortable with that connection and wanted to keep that. So I was able to book from Monday to Sunday. So however though, Sunday was still the day of being homeless because we had nowhere to go. Damien said he was going to hang up the phone and he was going to check out some places for us and give us a call back, because he said like the most of the hotels and the places that they partner up with were already booked out for the day. So he was going to have to do a mad scramble to see what was going on. In my head, I just had to remain calm and just breathe and just know that nobody was at fault. Things happen. What is what it is. It said that we were booked, but clearly there was a glitch in the computer system that the reservations never went through. So Damien did call back and he sent us like some places to check out, but the problem was that they were out of our budget. And Damien said that he's gonna call us back. He said if he doesn't call back in an hour, within 15 minutes, someone else is gonna take over the case because he had to go home. And I'm like, oh, here we go, But still, I had to remain faithful that God was gonna see everything through. Time goes by, we get on the bus, getting ready to head up to New Rochelle, and then boom, here comes, I get a phone call from Shannon, who said that she's not taking over the case and she's gonna do her best to make things happen. And then she said that she's going to call back. Because I think for most people, we have to learn to remain present when there's a crisis. When plans don't go accordingly, we just have to, keep cool, keep calm, and just know what would you like to see happen. And that's one thing I can honestly say that was helpful working with Airbnb staff. Like, they asked questions and I tried to give them as much information as possible. I told them what was our budget, what we could afford, what we couldn't afford, and then they finally said, hey, what would you like to see happen? And this was when I spoke to Shannon, and I said, honestly, like, even if you guys can split the fee, because there was one room that they found was like $100-something a night, and I was like, look, that's out of our budget, but if you guys are willing to offset the price, we'll see what we can do. And she's like, she just can't make things happen. She has to go speak to her boss and see what they say first or whatever. So I'm like, cool. So then she hangs up, and mind you, we're in transit now. We're on that bus and we are rolling, like we're getting close. And I'm like, God, this has to work. Like, we're gonna be homeless. So I'm scrolling through the listings that they sent me, and I'm telling you, right before I was just gonna cave in, I was like, you know what? One of the listings, it was kind of way out, but I was just getting ready to send an email saying I will take this. Shannon calls back. Shannon said she spoke to her manager, and then they said they were able to comp us for one free night at a hotel. And I was like, perfect. You know? So to sum everything up, you know, we was able to stay at a very nice hotel for the first night, and now we're staying at the Airbnb that we wanted to be in. And shout out to Elizabeth. If you guys are ever looking for a place to stay in New Rochelle, she's definitely the person you want to check out. And, you know, shout out to Damien and Shannon from Airbnb and the whole Airbnb staff. You know, they were just amazing, and they were calm, they were cool, no one had an attitude. And I just want to leave you guys with this, that whenever crisis arise, stay calm. You know, just know what you want and give as much information as you can. No one's out to get you. You know, things happen. But if you start getting all mad and getting all frustrated, people don't want to help you. People may not want to work with you. But when you're pleasant, when you're communicating, when you're letting them know that you're not mad, let's just solve this situation, they will bend backwards to help you. And that's exactly what happened with my partner and I. We had a beautiful night at the Radisson, and now we have the room that we want at the Airbnb, and everything's just awesome. So guys, hold the faith, stay focused on what you want, and you will get it. And thank you Airbnb for being so awesome, and thank you God. This is Omar Turner from Spiritual Infusions. See you guys soon.